What pain? What pain?
The pain of living next to an abyss! My doom! The nothingness! The bleakness!
I thought you were at peace with your concept of birth.
I'm at peace with the concept, the idea. Wait. I'm at peace with the idea, but not the point is, I've seen the indisputable truth, and so, okay.
So keep looking. What do you have to lose by considering the possibility that you might be wrong?
I'm not going to turn my back on reality just because it doesn't make me happy. Well, not philosophically. Obviously, I have no qualms about doing it biologically.
Don't tell me the sunshine Superman has to shut off the pain.
I'm expanding my mind. You've got to try this. It'll get you closer to beyond than you ever thought possible.
Okay, but just for the sake of argument, if you were blunting your perceptive skills instead of heightening them, what would that look like, huh?
Do you hear yourself? For the sake of argument! Sounds like intolerance and confrontationalistic behavioralisms to me.
What if every action you perpetrate in here has some sort of an echo or after effect on what would be like out there? I'm not sure if birth is just going to erase everything we've done in here. It's a continuation. No, not even a continuation. It's right here, right now. The next world isn't next at all. We're currently involved in it somehow. We're thrown away in a tiny corner of it, unable to grasp the rest. Sure, birth might be a marker or a milestone that'll open up some new and larger portion of the universe to us. But we can't get so caught up in this being a major event that we start to see this as a borderline between separate existences. That's when we start to see short life after birth as inconsequential or all there is. Claptrap, just so you can tie one on to leave, or tie one off, as the case may be.
All right, Mr. Wise beyond his trimesters. All our actions are so crucial to the way that we continue on in the next life. How come none of the others have come back to warn us? Hey, quit finishing that thought.
Well, maybe they're busy in their new surroundings. Maybe someone will be angry if they try to shove their way back in. Hell, I don't know. Maybe they just don't fit in here anymore.
All I know is that if there's an afterlife, I'm coming back to visit you guys.
I'm sure I'll always be nostalgic for our life here. And I'm sure there'll always be a part of me that's looking for some place like this. In fact, I hope it's not a small part of me. I hope it's a very large one.
Someplace like this? You think there are other wombs out there?
Millions of other wombs. With millions of other life forms just like us.
No way! What are the odds? Even if there was other life out there, it wouldn't look anything like us. The chances are way too slim.
Who said anything about chances? What if life follows a pattern? What if we're all derived from a common source?
We'd all like to believe there's other life out there that looks like us. It's very comforting and reassuring.
And I should get my comfort and reassurance by cutting out the flow of nutrients to my judgment center.
Don't let him get you down, Gastrusto, Fasto, Frizzasso. Man, I hope we get better names in our next life. Something like Nevada or Henry or Nathan. Yeah, I like that one. Will you guys call me Nathan from now on? Whoa, my scalp's going all cold.
Somebody's been spending too much time getting bent.
Hey, prohibition won't stop me, it just makes him more attractive. Is it cold in here, or is it just me? My God! Your head's going out the door! Crap! Someone's got my head! Look at me! Stay with us! Focus! It's no use, I'm starting to slip away!
Professor Corkin, this does look more impossible than our here being she shall not be permanent.
No! Call me by my future name! Nathan! I don't want to live! I'm not ready to go! There's still so much more I wanted to do! You want specifics from me? For crying out loud, I'm being born here! I just want to make some sort of difference in this world to leave behind some sort of legacy! Oh no! My life is flashing before me! There it goes again! And again! And again! It sure isn't very long or very interesting! Oh jeez! It's about 9 centimeters dilated!
You're going to a better place.
That's right. I have no fear. I'm headed out towards eternal bliss and love. A place without pain or suffering or want or
We lost her. Fortune.
And then there were two.
So who's next? Who will it be?
Well, it ain't gonna be me, that's for sure.
Oh, will you get a grip?
A good idea. But everything in here is so damn slippery! If I could just tell off, then maybe I could get a grip. Okay, it's okay. I gotta think. I need a plan. A plan. I've got it. I need some rope, and some thumbtacks, and some tongue caulking, and some pipe cleaners. Yes, this is just my work.
Can't escape your due date.
You're right. I can't. But maybe together.
Oh,
This is the answer, I tell you.
it's cramped enough in here.
I'm gonna say your story out whether you want me to or not.
To what end?
Survival buster. I may not like this place, but it's all I've got.
This isn't all.
No more silly yarns about doctors and midwives and huge messy times. I'm staying here until you can give me something concrete. There. That ought to hold them. How does it feel to be immortal? Immortal!
Great. My womb has become a Montana compound. I'm going to be delivered by ATF obstetricians. I can see the goddamn cowboys storing the birth canal using tear gas as an epidural. You want something concrete? We'll go out there and find it soon enough.
Put that back! I'm not going down just because you've decided to give up. Don't you have the slightest regard for your fellow fetus? Don't you? Don't you? Oh God! I'm out! My ass is out! You'll never
That's not moral principle, and then there's performance art. It's kind of eerie in here. And out there? Excellent question, Jeff. Excellent question. Total nothingness. How does that even work? I mean, if me and my room were just a pair of flukes with nothing else existing anywhere, then I suppose total nothingness will be resuming its previous pristine state once we pass away. I wonder if I should apologize to someone for having disturbed it all. I'll leave him a fruit basket and a nice note. Dear utter non-existence, terribly sorry for having popped into being with no rhyme or reason, but I'm sure that everything, or rather nothing, is just as it was when I found it. P.S. Where's my damage deposit? And then there's Nathan's return to the pulsating, shapeless light of love energy theory. That my individuality is just some sort of cosmic clerical error. And I should throw it all away. All while it's developing so nicely. Just so I can waft up and join some throbbing universal emotion. I guess my problem with going all the way from little guy curled up in the dark to oneness with everything is I'm just not in that much of a hurry. Maybe there's some subtle beauty in just slowly and patiently going step by step. And just maybe, my individuality is on the wane, but it can be heightened in the great beyond. I think the secret is to see life after birth as a marriage between the overwhelming and the ho-hum. It's probably pretty different for a guy whose whole entertainment is ba-bum, ba-bum. But it's still going to be based on everything I am right now. Only more refined and defined. As for rest and peace, I'm afraid not. As we become more complex, so do our challenges, I'm sad to say. Or am I happy to say? No time to ponder it. I had a rendezvous with birth at some disputed barricade.